Open Heavens Daily Devotional, Wednesday, November 8th. Our topic for today says, Beware of Pride, Part 2. Memory verse from 2 Corinthians 10 verse 12, and it says, For we dare not make ourselves of the number, or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. Another way by which a person exhibits pride is by comparing their achievements with those of others. Our Bible reading yesterday in 1 Kings 19:13-18 showed us that God asked Elijah to anoint his replacement. There is a big lesson to be learned there. You must never have a holier than thou attitude or feel you are doing better than others. You may be more talented or hardworking, however, you must remain humble at all times. The point at which you become proud is where your rising stops. King Saul is another example of this in 1 Samuel 15:25-30. Our Bible reading today tells us clearly that our humility is required before God promotes us. In other words, once you become proud, you become too heavy for God to exalt. You cannot rise without the grace of God, so remain humble no matter how much you think you have already achieved. The Word of God says clearly that those who compare themselves among themselves are not wise. According to 2 Corinthians 10:12, there is only one true judge, and that is God. The teacher is in the best position to see his or her students' mistakes. For example, if you were asked to ask Joshua, how well have you done? He most likely would have said, extremely well, since he had achieved what Moses could not. However, God said, Thou art old and stricken in years, and there remaineth yet very much land to be possessed. According to Joshua 13 verse 1. God was essentially saying that Joshua failed because he could not finish his job. Don't ever think that you are perfect, because if you were to count iniquity, no one will be able to stand. Just thank God for how far He has brought you and pray for others around you. Nobody is better than the other. We must prefer one another in honor. Today's channel sponsors is Cray Media. Be sure to check out their products.
And as she stepping at the place, every other power go mellow, everywhere go be rearrange, nobody fi say no. Number one.